Okay, a very good afternoon, everybody. Oh, sorry, a very good morning to our fellow colleagues in Gaza, to Dr. Ali, to Dr. Ahmed, and to Dr. Hisham. Good morning. Okay, and to our team from University of Malaysia Sabah. Okay, we are all here. So, a very warm welcome, everybody. And first of all, we'd like to say a very big thank you to Dr. Hisham for sending us the letter to Dr. Asmadi, the Dean for the Faculty of Social Science and Humanities. A very long letter showing the areas of interest for collaboration. And today, the main purpose of our gathering is to explore how UMS and IUG, Islamic University of Gaza, can explore our strength and our opportunities to see how we can collaborate so that we can mutually benefit with one another's strength and opportunities. Okay, so we will do it this way. We will have a quick introduction from the Malaysian team. They will just mention their name and their post and which department they come from. And then afterwards, Dr. Ali on the other side will also introduce among yourself. Then later on, we will have short speeches by our Deputy Vice Chancellor, Prof. Rashid, Dr. Asmadi, and then follow up by also the counterpart in Gaza. Then we will have discussion according to the items that have been listed in the letter. And then we will see actually how we can go from here. Okay, my name is FONG, by the way. I'm a faculty member at the Faculty of Social Science and Humanities. Okay, we are here because of the arrangement made by Dr. Ali Abu Saadah, who happens to be my former PhD student. Okay, and he is one of the top brilliant students during the time PhD. Okay, I now hand over to introduction by our UMS team. Prof. Rashid.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Ismuha Rashid Mail from Malaysia. I'm the Deputy Vice Chancellor looking after the academic matters for the University of Malaysia Sabah.
Yeah. Dr. Asmadi.
Can you hear us? Dr. Ahmad, Dr. Ali, and Hisham?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah. Dr. Asmadi, the Dean of the Faculty of Social Science.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning in Gaza.
Morning.
And,
Morning.
Now in Jeddah is afternoon. Sorry, I'm in heavy rain here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, welcome Dr. Hisham Madi
Yeah.
to this online discussion. I'm Asmadi Idris, now currently the Dean of the Faculty of Social Science and Humanities. And here in faculty we have 6 academic programs: communication, industrial relation, international relation, myself, international relations, zoology, anthropology, history, and geography. Okay, that's all. Prof. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Asmadi, the Dean. Okay, we call upon Dr. Rahimi, our Assistant Vice Chancellor for Strategic Management, as well as also the Director for Strategic Management and Corporate Communication. Please.
Alas, he has introduced me to you all.
Sorry.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi to Prof, doctors, our brothers from Gaza. It's very glad to see you all here in this meeting, although we have to do it virtually. So as what Prof Fong informed, thank you, Prof Fong. I'm Rahimi. I'm the Assistant Vice Chancellor for Strategic. and also the director for the corporate Center for Strategic Management and Corporate Communication. Right, so I look forward to the engagement and collaboration between UMS and IUG, and I will do my level best to make these things to realize this collaboration, inshallah. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rahimi. Yes, we call upon Prof. Wardah.
Assalamualaikum, everyone. As Prof. Fong has introduced me, I'm Wardah. I'm from the Center for Internationalization and also Global Engagement, University of Malaysia Sabah. Another word for international office over here. So basically, we like Dr. Rahimi and me, we are basically will help you to ease the success of this collaboration. Whatever it is that has anything to do with international, just give us a call and we'll help you. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Prof. Wardah. Yeah, we call upon Dr. Shahruddin, the Deputy Dean. Dr. Shahruddin, you ada?
Hello.
Yes.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon to our friends from Islamic University of Gaza and here our staff in UMS. We'll have our meeting today, our ice breaking actually for our project, the upcoming project between these two universities. Thank you, Prof.
Thank you, Dr. Shahruddin. Okay, we call upon Dr. Tracy.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Trixie Tangis. I'm with the Faculty of Social Sciences and Humanities. I'm in the Sociology and Social Anthropology program. One of my roles in the faculty is to be the coordinator for mobility programs. So your students will meet me and I will help them find their way around in their courses and so on. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Tracy. We call upon Ustaz Shauki. Yeah.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And good evening. Kaifa haluk?
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
I can speak a little bit. Yeah, I'm Muhammad Shauki bin Muhammad Wali. I come from, I joined this university since 2001 and I serve as a lecturer of the history of the Muslim modern world, okay? Muslim modern world, and then including, I think, including the crisis of conflict of Israel and you know, the Israel and Palestine, and then Syria conflict and the others, okay? And I think it is a very nice to meet you, all of you, and then we can build this relationship more significant way. Thank you very much, Prof. Fong. Okay.
Thank you, Ustaz. Thank you. Okay, so now we shall pass the mic over to Gaza, and that is Dr. Ali Abu Saada. Please take over. Introduction.
Yes.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum. You hear me?
Yeah, yes, we hear you.
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
Wassalamu ala rasulillah. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد عليه أفضل الصلاة والتسليم. First of all, I am extremely happy to have you with us in this morning, maybe this afternoon in your time. Salamat Tingahari for all.
Yeah.
Really, I can't hide my great excitement to see my dear Professor Song. Dr. Professor Sun Fong, because it was a long time since we meet, maybe 2030, last time. 13. In the same time, I am extremely happy and proud to meet our brother, our respected guest from Malaysia, University Malaysia, Sabah, UMS, Professor Dr. Rashid Mel, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic and International Associated Prof. Asmadi, Dr. Asmadi Idris, Dean, Faculty of Social Science and Humanities, Professor Dr. Soon Fong, Professor of Multimedia and Education, Faculty of Social Science and Humanities, and all other brothers and sisters from UMS. You are most welcome in this important meeting to discuss the points of the suggested MOU between IUG and UMS. I don't forget to mention that in 2011, the first collaboration was between the Ministry of Education and the Ministry and the University Science Malaysia (USM), and the great credit and efforts accomplished. This goes to Dr. Fong. It was 2011. It's a great pleasure to. It's a great pleasure for me to introduce our speaker today from Gaza, Dr. Ahmed Najjar, Director General for Public and International Relations from Ministry of Education and Higher Education, Dr. Hisham Madi, Deputy Dean of External Affairs, Islamic University of Gaza, and me, Ali Abu Saada, Director General of National Institute for Training. That's all. So Anna, let's now move the mic to Dr. Ahmed to introduce himself.
فيما كسر جزاك الله خير. الله يبارك فيك. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. الحمد لله إليه يصعد الكلم الطيب والعمل الصالح يرفعه. والصلاة والسلام على إمام المرسلين وقائد الغر المحجلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه الطيبين الطاهرين. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني. Dear Professor Dr. Rashid Mel, Deputy Vice Chancellor of University Malaysia, Sabah, Associate Professor Dr. Asmadi Idris, Dean of Faculty of Social Sciences and Humanities, Dr. Hisham Madi, General Director of Public and International Relations, the Islamic University of Gaza, Dr. Ali Hassan, General Director of National Institute of Training, and our dear and beloved Professor Dr. Fong, Dan Kilowarga Kita di Malaysia, Sister Warda, Sister Tracy, Brother Muhammad, Shahruddin, all of you. I couldn't manage to remember all the names. I'm extremely happy and glad and proud to be among you today, to be part. To be part of this online meeting that will, inshallah, strengthen the already existing cooperation and relations between Malaysia and Palestine. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, as I always say, if we had another country like Malaysia, the situation in Palestine wouldn't have been the same. It would have been much, much better than it is right now. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, this cooperation is not new. I still remember when Dr. Ali has cooperated with his professor, our beloved Professor Dr. Fong, and I believe in 2010 or 2011, we had our first meeting, and it was for our dear Deputy Minister, Dr. Ziad Thabit, attended the meeting, and we have, alhamdulillah, discussed some very fruitful and vital points that laid the foundations for the cooperation between the Ministry of Education and University Malaysia Sabah. Alhamdulillah, we in the Office of Public and International Relations here in the Ministry of Education try our best to have some similar cooperation with different Malaysian and foreign institutes, because you know the Gaza Strip has been under very suffocating siege right now for more than 15 years, and it is really difficult to cooperate with our brothers and sisters outside. But Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, we managed to have some cooperation. We really hope that this meeting, inshallah, would lead to more cooperation. It would be great if our students here in Palestine and their counterparts in Malaysia would have cooperation, coordination, would sit together online to discuss things, to talk about their hopes, about their pains, about the situation in the two different countries. We do wish that twinning programs would be implemented between Gaza and Sabah, or Palestine and Malaysia. Alhamdulillah, we have started this. We have some twinning programs between schools in Gaza and the schools in Clinton, Dar al-Naim. And next week, inshallah, we will have a twinning program between a school in Italy and another school in the middle area of the Gaza Strip. We do wish that the visiting students and professors programs would be implemented to give our students a greater chance to know other cultures. MashaAllah, Malaysia has a very wonderful diversity of ethnicities and nationalities. We, as MashaAllah, Professor FONG has invested in our dear Dr. Ali. Yani he might be one of the best productions of Dr. FONG. He has stolen the knowledge from Malaysia and brought it here into Gaza. It would be really great if we have such programs. Jazakumullah khair. Thank you very much. Terima kasih. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you, Brother Ahmad Abu Aish. And the mic now is yours, Dr. Hisham.
Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon to my colleagues in University of Malaysia, Sabah, and my colleagues in Gaza. This is Hisham Madi. Currently, I am the Deputy Dean of External Affairs at Islamic University of Gaza. In addition to that, I serve as Assistant Professor at Faculty of Economics and Administrative Sciences as in Accounting Department. Actually, it is my pleasure. I am very honored to have this meeting today with you as a result of my email that I have sent to Dr. Fong to establish a strong and sustainable collaboration between IUG and UMS. At IUG, sorry, we are looking forward to establish a sustainable relationship in academic department, research departments, so that we can grow together, we can benefit each other based on our exchange experience. We are at Islamic University of Gaza, we are very open to any framework that collect or collaborate IUG and UMS, and we are very happy to have any activity in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Hisham. Now, the mic is yours, Prof. Fong.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Hisham. Before we call upon the Deputy Vice Chancellor, we shall invite Dr. Rahimi to give a very brief introduction concerning UMS. Very brief one. This morning, we have already sent out the corporate video of UMS to the Gaza counterpart. Okay, Dr. Rahimi, it's a few minutes.
Thank you, Prof. Fong. Okay, it's me again. All right, for information of our brothers in Gaza, UMS has UMS is the 9th public university set up in Malaysia. Currently, we have about 20 public university, and we are operating from 3 different campuses. The main campus is in Kota Kinabalu. Dr. Hisham probably knows already. And the other 2 branch campus, we have one in Sandakan, in Sabah, of course. which house our Faculty of Sustainable Agriculture. And we have another campus in the Federal Territory of Labuan, which house two campuses. One is the international finance, and the other one is our computer faculty. There are about 12 faculties altogether in UMS, and we have one academy. And we are offering 115 academic programs, comprises of all from the foundation, science foundation. Then we have about 33 postgraduate program, one PhD program, generic program, then one postgraduate diploma. We have 69 undergraduate programs and 2 diplomas, right? So our total number of students is about 17,000 and about 70,000 alumni. And I'm happy to know that we already have one alumni in Gaza University. All right, thank you, Prof. Fong. All right.
Yeah.
I think that's all for my introduction. Our brothers in Gaza is invited to watch our video, our corporate video, and you will see the landscape, okay, and the beautiful building we have at UMS. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rahimi. Yes, indeed, all of you must come over to Sabah. The campus here is the most beautiful campus. It even got a seaside beach. We shall now call upon our Deputy Vice Chancellor for Academic and International, Professor Rashid Mail, for his sharing. Prof. Rashid.
Thank you. Shukran jazilan. We speak Arab a bit today.
MashaAllah.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin wa salatu wassalam ala Rasulillahi ajma'in wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wassalam. First of all, thank you very much. Qadarullah, bi rahmatullah, we are able to be together this afternoon. But in Halyana fi Malaysia, saatan salasa. Wa halyana fi Gaza, saatan tisa. Alhamdulillah. We are very happy to have our brothers from Gaza to sit down together today to discuss. And I think I had been informed by Professor Fong as our contact person today. I think since the past 3 or 4 months about our intention to work together. And I went through the listed possible cooperation between the two universities, and we are very glad that we are having this opportunity today. Alhamdulillah. And I think it's not only to perform our responsibility as a university, but also that is our social obligation. If we see from the religious perspective, I think that is our job. Is an ummah rahmatan lil alamin to work together under the cooperation listed in the document from your email. I went through your email, Dr. Ali, and I think more or less you get information from our university, the profile of our university, and we do appreciate the opportunity to work together with our partner university from overseas. And some more, it come from the area where it's very difficult for us to get our partner. And at this moment, we are very lucky to have our Professor Fong, who is a very dedicated contact person looking for networking. And we are very happy, Prof. Fong, you have your alumni there. Yes. In Gaza. And as mentioned by Prof. Fong, we are waiting for our friend from Gaza to come to our university, beautiful Jamil on university. So And we have quite a number of academic program for undergraduate. We have around 70 undergraduate program. And for master and PhD, we have more than 200 for study in postgraduate area. So I think hopefully we will be able to strengthen the cooperation between the two institutions, covering all the area that we intend to work together, exchange of the lecturer, academia, the student for industrial training, especially from the specific faculty of our Faculty of Social Science, Humanities. Quite a number of program related to public relation, international relation, and political relation, which we can explore. And we are hoping that will be having a student in the near future, to come to our university to study. And we do believe that some scholarship can be applied at the national level, knowing the relationship between Malaysia and Palestine so far. We are hoping that we'll be able to explore in that area. I think in that moment, that's all. We will continue with further more detailed discussion after this. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Professor Rashid Maya. We call upon the Dean for the Faculty of Social Sciences and Humanities, Dr. Asmadi Idris. Yes, please.
Thank you, Prof. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh again. In Arabic, I welcome. Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban bikum. Okay, I think the introductions of UMS have been shared by our distinguished Deputy Vice Chancellor, Rashid Mail, and Professor Dr. Rahimi. So I'm the Dean on behalf of the Faculty of Social Science. Always welcome all the brothers, from IUG, Islamic University of Gaza, because I think our first pre-meeting before the initiations of this program, we try to we try to forge between university to university, which we think more easier because it's not involved with the ministry of the level. So cooperation between university and university, I think is quite not formal but less formal. I think it's easier. So I think we'll try to venture into joint academic programs, and I think not only with the Faculty of Social Sciences, because there's so many faculties at these universities, even Prof. Rashid Mail and Dr. Rahimi from the Faculty of Economics, Business and Accountancy. And then we have also a very two young programs, a faculty just established this year, a Faculty of Islamic Studies and the Faculty of Arts. About the culture, because Malaysia, Sabah is one of the states that houses a lot of various customs and cultures. We have more than 30 ethnics in Sabah. And then people here probably can speak more than, maybe 2 or 3. So you are welcome to Sabah. In Sabah we have the highest mountain, I think, in Southeast Asia, Mount Kinabalu. But I do not know. The Gaza and the Palestinian, they are, like to climb a mountain here. So all in all, welcome again. And then I think we will discuss further after this. Thank you very much. That's all, Prof.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Asmadi. Sorry, thank you, Dr. Asmadi. Yeah, the Dean for the Faculty of Social Science and Humanities. So, Dr. Ali, so those are the speeches that we have from our side here, okay? And over your side, would you like to call upon other speeches? Yeah. Dr. Ali?
Dr. Ali, if you don't mind, can you please give me the opportunity to
Yes,
make
yes, I want to,
a small introduction about Islamic University of Gaza?
Yes.
Just give me
Yes.
3 minutes. Assalamu alaikum, and again, good afternoon to all my colleagues in UMS, University of Malaysia, Sabah. Please give me the opportunity to introduce IUG. IUG is an independent, non-profit academic institution. Our university was established in 1978 and supervised by the Palestinian Ministry of Higher Education and Scientific Research. IUG has a wide regional and international network of relations. IUG is a member of a number of unions and associations, including Arab Universities, Association of Islamic Universities, the Mediterranean Universities, and other associations. We have actually 3 campuses. The university is operating through 3 campuses, the main campus in Gaza City, the second campus, which includes medicine faculty, which is located in middle of Gaza, and the last campus, the third campus, located in south part of Gaza, which has social science faculties. In general, IUG has 12 faculties, including medicine, business, social sciences, scientific, and other faculties. Under each faculty, we have different departments and different specializations. Actually, IUG provide education services for bachelor degree, master degree, and PhD degree. We have a number of PhD programs and a number of master programs. IUG is very active in international projects funded by European Union, like, for example, Erasmus Plus. We are leading 5 Erasmus Plus. We are the main applicant. We are the leader of that. These actually projects are intended to enhance the capacity building of the academic staff. In addition to that, to the students as well. In addition to the Erasmus Plus, actually, we are very active in receiving funded project from UK. Our university is a partner with a number of UK funded projects in collaboration with some UK's university, including Glasgow, Birmingham, and other universities. In addition to that, we are very active in funded projects with Finland government. Recently, we have one project with our professor in English department. He is planning to train the lecturers for blended learning. We have a partnership with more than 130 European universities. Actually, these partnerships have been established through 20 funded projects during our projects. In addition to that, we have ICM Mobility, International Career Mobility, with IUG and other universities, where our students and the staff, including academic staff and admin staff, they can spend from 1 week until 4 months in that university. And this actually, the cost of such exchange is funded by European projects, which includes Erasmus Plus. I hope if we can manage to get some funded projects from Malaysia in cooperation between IUG and UMS, because through these projects we can build our networking, we can enhance our research and scientific work. That's all from IUG, and thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you so much, Dr. Hisham. Now the mic is yours, Dr. Abayish.
I just want to thank you very much for your offers to have us, or to have some Palestinians in beautiful Sabah and beautiful Malaysia. And we also would like to extend an invitation to you all and to some of your students to come and visit us in beautiful Palestine and in beautiful Gaza is located in the beach, and the weather here is, mashallah, very nice. We have 4 seasons, not like Malaysia. I believe Malaysia all the time it's rainy and very humid and hot. I'm very proud to be an alumni of the Islamic University of Gaza. I started my bachelor degree in 1986, yani almost 10 years after the establishment of the university or the Islamic University of Gaza. Again, I'd like to welcome and to thank all our brothers and sisters in this meeting. I'm very sorry that I didn't mention all the names, so please accept my apologies. I believe we need another meeting to discuss more about cooperation in the future, inshallah. I forgot to mention that I believe less than 2 months ago, we had a similar meeting, online meeting with Al-Bukhari University. And today we have with UMS. I know UMS might be bigger, and as we have just learned that there are almost more than 30 different nationalities in your university. That's why we do wish and we do look forward to have some of our students here in Gaza to go and study in Sabah in Malaysia, so that they can, inshallah, be benefited out of the knowledge of Malaysia. Thank you very much again. Terima kasih banyak.
Thank you so much, Abu Aish. Terima kasih. Now, Prof. Fong.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Ahmad. Thank you, Dr. Hisham, and thank you, Dr. Ali. We are very thankful that you are so open and so accommodating to have this dialogue session with us. And we shall now call upon Dr. Asmadi, okay, as well as our Deputy Vice Chancellor, to see item by item from the letter of Dr. Hisham, how we could actually proceed. What kind of a platform should we start off, legally? Should it be at a MOU level or MOA level, or, for LOI level? So I open it now to Dr. Asmadi. Please take the lead in seeing actually how we could actually move on from here. What is the next step? What is the next step? Yeah.
I think, thank you, Prof. Fong. I think, could we hear from Dr. Rahimi first? I mean, from the corporate, Dr. Rahimi, please.
All right. Thank you, Prof. Fong. Thank you, Dr. Asmadi. All right. I've checked what the proposal from IUG. In principle, I guess all these are doable. All right. With regard to what Prof. Fong mentioned just now, whether we should start with LOI or MOU or MOA. All right. One thing about MOU, MOA at UMS is normally the Senate or LPU would like to know if there is any activities carried out, okay, by the two partners. So if there is activities already being carried out, that will strengthen the proposal to have the MOU. Okay, so we may start with LOI first if necessary. LOI do not need to go through our Senate and our board of directors. All right, but if you want to do MOU, then MOU, we have a standard template, okay, which we can share with IUG for them to check, okay, and if it is suitable, adopt the template. Adopt the template, and that will expedite the approval process from UMS side. Okay. All right. I'm just wondering, was there any activities carried out before between the two between UMS and IUG?
No, at this moment, unfortunately, we have no any activities have been carried out between both universities. But Prof, let me suggest something. I do believe that why we don't we make a framework for our cooperation in the future? The framework or the platform can be like MOU. We sign MOU from both sides, from your side and with our side based on your template. And later on, any activity to be carried out, for example, might be arranged by the two partners. For example, Faculty of Business is wishing to carry something with Faculty of Business with UMS. Why don't we, for example, conduct another meeting between the two counterparts to agree to carry out any certain activities? And this activity we may like make something like formal agreement as a result of such agreement. Actually, this is what we do in IUG. We sign MOU as a platform. This platform later on can be used to carry on any other activity related to what we have agreed on MOU.
All right, that is exactly what I meant, Doctor. At UMS, we normally will proceed with MOU. Only the reason I asked just now whether or not there have been any activities carried out, because if there are activities already implemented between the two parties, then that will make the proposal stronger. All right. But if there's no activity, then fine. It won't stop. Okay. The intention for us to have the meeting. So that is why I said, okay, I will liaise with the faculty or whoever our contact person here, and we will share with you our standard MOU agreement. Okay. The template. So if you please have a look on the template. All right. If it is okay with you, then feel free to change some part of the template and submit to us, and we can proceed. Okay, with the signing. Right. For your info, all our MOU collaboration with regard to academic, research, and student affairs will have to be endorsed by the our Senate, okay, as well as our board of director, BOD. Right. So I think no problem. Okay, I will liaise the detail with the faculty. All right. Normally, the faculty will have to come up with certain KPIs, okay, or target, okay, which I think will be discussed between the parties involved.
Okay, no problem, no problem. So we had this thing with many universities in Malaysia. We have MOU with Al Bukhari International University, with the university UPM, USM, UTM. Recently, 2 days ago, we had received invitation from Tunku Abdul University College. Yes, we are about to sign with them MOU, and we are going to celebrate such thing virtually, maybe by 2 weeks later on. So what we agreed on, we agreed to have MOU first, and later on we arranged some virtual meetings to arrange some activities like what we did with Al Bukhari International University. We have by 2 weeks from now, we are going to conduct virtual seminar in Social Business Lab, which is implemented by Al Bukhari International University. We asked them to introduce their experience related to this thing. And from our side, we are going to share with them our experience with Business Incubator, because we have Business Incubator in Palestine, and our Business Incubator actually very active in receiving funded projects and executing these projects to enhance the employability of students. So we are going to share with them our experience in such thing within 2 hours virtual meeting. So I think we can implement the same thing later on after we sign MOU, inshallah.
Let me add something, Prof. I think you're quite familiar with our structure, that Hisham just now, because you have experience signing the understanding agreement with our UPM, as you mentioned earlier on. And I think that is very good. I just managed to browse through the website of your university. It is very interesting, and I think almost similar. You have 11 faculties. And you are having the same, almost similar faculty with us.
Yes.
Medical and health science, education, commerce. The only different maybe the agriculture. See? So I think there are a lot of potential here.
Of course.
And signing is one thing, because normally we are public university, as a government university. Normally, if we want to do something, some more even involve international partner. We have to have a foundation to move. That is our MOU or MOA.
Yeah, correct.
But anyway, if it is quite late, I think we can start with small one while waiting for the signing. So, for example, we have our sister Warda today, Dr. Warda, who in charge with international mobility. This moment, we are quite active having mobility program online. They don't have to fly this moment because of the pandemic.
We do have the same thing, Prof. We have virtual mobility.
Yes.
We have with the shared perspective. We have with another one. I don't exactly remember the name, because we have one person in charge for handling all this kind of thing. We don't mind. We are actually looking forward to such virtual mobility. We are very active in that.
Yeah. And at the same time also, while waiting for that, I think it's okay for us to start, say, for example, the Faculty of Social Science and Humanities. If you can recognize or identify any particular lecturer that you want them to give lecture, public talk to your student, and vice versa, I think it can be done while waiting for the things to start. Since it does not involve any monetary exchange or whatsoever you call it, I think we can do that. But to sign the MOU, the official agreement and document, I think it shouldn't be any problem. But we have to convince our board of directors, the highest authority in the university, that this is what we are doing. To get things much more easier or smooth, normally we will present the proposal for signing by listing what are the activities that are running or has been done for some exchange meeting, including our meeting today. I think your particular dean of the particular faculty, maybe you can start to talk to Dr. Asmadi at this moment. Start with small one, but
this is my idea. We started from small things until we get to the highest level of MOU, or we arrange something in common, including, for example, joint seminar, joint supervision, exchange, and so on. I have no problem for that.
Excuse me. Right. Can I suggest? Okay. We will proceed with the preparation and also the signing of the MOU. But while waiting, because it takes a few months to settle that, while doing that, I think maybe the faculty and the Tasmadi's faculty and your faculty, well, actually, it's the university can sign letter of intent first. Letter of intent is just a document whereby it will state that with this arrangement, the two universities can do exchanges of staff, exchanges of students, collaboration of joint research projects, coordination of joint educational projects, and quite a lot. So it's quite, it's very similar to the MOU. However, it is very simple to do. And with this NOI, you can proceed with any activities that you want that is listed in there. And then with that, all the activities that has been conducted while we are doing the MOU, so those can be included in MOU when it's ready for signing and for presentation. So I think that will smoothen the process.
Okay, no problem. I do agree with you. You can write the letter and give it to us. We review it. Right. If it is okay, we sign and you sign, and then we start later on the activities together, inshallah. I have no problem.
Okay.
It's a very good idea.
Yeah, Prof.
Yes.
I think yes, some suggestions have been put forward. I think Dr. Hisham, I mean, since this is our first time our interactive online discussion. And then in our very first meeting, I think this is from my personal point of view. I think we may start with the LOI suggested by Dr. Warda, because LOI not involve the Senate department in this university, so it's quite easier. We just sign, between UMS and the faculty, to faculty to the faculty, UMS and IUG. And then at the same time, I think this is my suggestion. We can have our first webinar, and then we invite, for instance, Prof. Rashid, for instance, is our welcome keynote, and then from your side, from IUG. Then after the webinar, we sign the LOI. Then the LOI, we have the template, because we recently signed with one of the Indonesian University of Diponegoro. We signed LOI, which is, I think, very simple. And then we highlight some of the activities that both university will do, after the signing. That's my suggestion. Okay?
Okay, thank you so much. We are open to any kind of cooperation between IUG and UMS. We don't have any problem. In addition to that, I just would like to highlight something. IUG actually gives a scholarship for non-Arabic students. I think the scholarship is about 70% of tuition fees, because we would like actually to encourage the non-Arabic student to come here and study the Islamic studies, including Sharia or Deen. We have, I think, 3 students from Indonesia, and we have 1 Malaysian student. He is getting married with a Palestinian woman. I think she's the Shaheed. She's the wife of Shaheed, and he got married with her, and he's now studying, I think, master degree in IUG. So we are welcome.
Brother Nuri?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
President of Cinta Gaza, Malaysia.
Yeah, yes, correct. Yeah. So we have no problem. We are welcoming any ideas, any proposals to strengthen the relationship between IUG and University Malaysia Sabah. Yes, Prof. Fong, Dr. Ali, if you have any suggestions, any ideas?
Yes, Dr. Ali.
Dr. Ali, Dr. Najjar. Hello. I think.
Okay, so at this point in time, may I just summarize a little bit? And that is, we have ultimately, at the end of the day, we will have MOU. But before that, here in University of Malaysia Sabah, as a public university, we need to have certain evidences of activities that have taken place for our board of directors to approve to have an MOU signed. So we will begin with a LOI first. So the letter of LOI will be arranged between Dr. Hisham and at FSSK level, Dr. Asmadi. LOI will be between what level to what level?
I think it's better that we do it between VC and VC,
okay,
so that the umbrella is bigger, so it doesn't have to be just one between faculty A and A.
Correct. I do agree with you.
Yes. Okay. Good.
Okay.
Yeah, I do agree with you. Correct.
Sorry, this is LOI, right?
Yeah.
If LOI, you can do it at the faculty level. Simplify the matter. If VC, then we have to go to our VC and convince him first. But it's up to you. Prof. Rashid,
because we understand that, because now the idea is to get the LOI signed between the higher and higher. That's why when we sign by the higher authority, it can encapsulate much more wider, whatever you call it.
Yeah,
but I think the faculty level also can, at the deputy vice chancellor also can. But if you can get the vice chancellor, it's much better. whatever we can do it faster. But with regard to LOI, no problem. No problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Just another question for FONG.
proceed.
I just want to ask, apart from different time, almost how many hours? 8 hours. When you start your semester, Dr. Hisham, for undergraduate?
And please, again, Prof.
When normally you start your semester?
Semester already started. We are in the midterm examination. Actually, we started first week in September. Now we are in the midterm examination. Almost, yes, correct.
Almost similar.
Yes.
Almost similar.
Okay.
Do you practice mobility with grad? Some mobility just take 2 weeks, 2 months.
We have mobility with EU universities within Erasmus Plus project. The mobility for our students actually lasts for 4 months, one semester. The students have the chance to study 1 semester, for example, in Glasgow University, in Italy, one of the Italy university, one of Spain. Currently, we have 4 students in Italy for one semester. They will finish the semester and come back to Islamic University of Gaza. Actually, this mobility is based on a funded project. We applied together with a counterpart university from EU under the Erasmus Plus, and the student, everything is covering, the cost is covering by the EU. And also we have mobility for staff, including academic staff and admin staff. The academic staff can go for 7 days based on the agreement and come back. The admin staff, same thing. He can go for 7 days and come back. It depends on the duration of the mobility. Yes, we do have mobility with some universities.
Thank you very much. I hand over to Prof. to continue.
Thank you, Prof. Rashid. So I think we can conclude at this point in time that the Dean of Faculty of Social Science and Humanities, Dr. Asmadi Idris, will coordinate the LOI and at what level it will be done. Dr. Asmadi will liaise with Prof. Wada and TNCA, Prof. Rashid, as well as Dr. Rahimi. Then once concluded, then Dr. Asmadi will directly liaise with Dr. Hisham. Okay.
Prof.
Yes.
Well, I think we better try to convince the VC, I think, so that our LOI will be the umbrella, I mean, all the faculties.
Yes.
That time we try to VC of UMS and the VC of the IUG. I mean, is that possible? So that it could cover the whole range of faculties and institute.
Yes. So,
yeah.
Prof. Rashid, do you think?
Yeah.
How do you think we can make it viable? Yeah.
Yeah. Then I think we can propose 2 or 3 faculties to be the anchor of this LOI.
No, I think we don't have to do that. Okay, put it this way. Dr. Asmadi, maybe you can, or Prof, you can put me in contact with Dr. Hisham.
Yeah.
So I will organize the LOI signing for the 2 universities.
Okay.
Okay. Right.
Why we don't make it based on, for example, external affairs office, your office and our office, and that's all. If you don't mind.
It's the same thing. I will organize between your office and my
that's
office.
all.
But
Yeah,
the
that's
signing
all.
will be by the VC.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. All right.
Sister Warda is from international office.
Yeah, we make it for international affairs at IUG, international affairs at UMS, and that's all.
Okay, good.
I just need, maybe we can discuss further via WhatsApp and also via email. I think that's no problem.
No problem. No problem.
Okay, so Dr. Asmadi, I think that's very clear now. Huh? Okay, so can we have rounding up words so that we might be coming to a close for today's very productive first time explorative discussion. Okay, we will have rounding words. Dr. Asmadi dulu. The Dean, yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Dr. Hisham and Dr. Ali, and then the one, sorry, I can't remember the name. Ahlan wa sahlan again, wa marhaban, welcome to this joining, inshallah, LOI between UMS and IUG. And we will pray this will be a very good academic cooperation in the near future. Thank you. Thank you, Prof.
Thank you, Dr. Asmadi. Thank you. Dr. Rahimi, your last word.
Nothing, but yeah, I look forward for the proposal to be presented. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rahimi. Yeah. Prof. Wada.
Thank you very much too. I'm looking forward to proceed from this stage. Maybe Prof. Fong, you can pass me Dr. Hisham's number a bit later.
Yes,
Yeah?
we will do that. Yes, yes. Okay.
Okay.
And Professor Rasid Mail.
I don't know about the rest. Dr. Shauki, anything to share? Are they still in the system? Ada members in the faculty?
Yeah. Okay, Dr. Shahrudin. Dr. Shahrudin, ada sini?
Yeah.
Thank you, Prof. Fong, and our counterpart from IUG. It is a very fruitful discussion this afternoon. Same as Rodin just now. I'm looking forward for any development from this. Thank you, Prof. Fong and the rest. Thank you, Prof.
Thank you, Dr. Shahrudin. Yeah, Ustaz Shauki.
I'm Ustaz. Thank you,
Yes.
Dr. Pong. Yeah, hopefully we can build a good relationship between this university. What is important is that this relationship can be optimized in the variety of academic activities. I think hopefully the relationship between the Ummah, as told by the Prof. Rashid just now, is more reality and significant. Thank you, Mr. Pong. Ila liqa. Ma'assalamah.
Thank you. Dr. Tracy.
I can only echo what my colleagues have said. It will be a great opportunity for both our students to learn from each other and of course lecturers as well. So we look forward to that. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Tracy. And Dr. Rizal.
Thank you, Prof. And yeah, I echo the same thing. Okay. Personally, I'm very happy that we're actually expanding our collaboration in the Middle East. Thank you so much. See you. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. Dr. Ali, over to you for rounding up words.
Yes, thank you, Prof. Fong. Thank you for everyone. We hope that outcomes for this important meeting to be in near future to sign the MOU, inshallah, between IUG and University of Sabah, inshallah. Again, I thank Prof. Fong for all his efforts, and he do a lot for this meeting. Thank you, Prof. Fong, and thank you, brother and sister from Sabah University. And mic now for my brother Abu Aish.
Jazakallah khair. Terima kasih lagi for everybody.
Yeah.
Jazakumullah khair. I'm really happy to see all this satisfaction, mashallah, among everybody here in Gaza and in Malaysia. Terima kasih again, Professor Tracy, Sister Warda, Professor Warda, Professor Asmadi, Dr. Rizal, Dr. Muhammad, Dr. Shahruddin. I'd like to mention all those names I forgot. And I'd like also to convey the salams and the greetings of Dr. Ziyad Thabit, the Deputy Minister of the Ministry of Education and Higher Education. I've just left Dr. Ali to go and see Dr. Ziyad in his office. Unfortunately, he's very busy. Several people are coming to his office, so he sends his regards, his salams, and inshallah, we do hope that during the next meetings, he will be available and he will talk, inshallah, directly to you. We do hope that this will not be the last meeting between us and you, inshallah. And we do hope that everything will end very well. Thank you very much for University Malaysia Sabah. Thank you very much for the Islamic University of Gaza. Thank you very much, everybody. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum.
عليكم السلام. شكرا لكم. بارك الله فيكم جميعا. Thank you, Prof. Thank you for everyone.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think we have a very fruitful and a very open and loving atmosphere today. Okay, we are really indeed brother and sisters. Okay, so dear.